Prepare to forget everything you know about breakfast and join us for 7 days, 7 breakfasts here in Taipei. So the first part of our classic Taiwanese breakfast has arrived. This is soybean milk, I guess you'd call it soybean milk. It's a little bit salty actually. You can add sugar to it. Elizabeth's a big fan. I'm not a big fan.
I'm not. I wouldn't describe myself as a big fan.
Alright, have a go at it there.
Oh, this is very sweet.
Is it sweet?
Super sweet, yeah.
Interesting. So today...
I'm a big fan.
Okay, so today I asked for a different one to what I usually do. Last time I actually asked for the one without sugar. This one's obviously come with sugar. Maybe that makes all the difference. Oh yeah, that's actually amazing. That's actually delicious. That's 90% sugar, so that's delicious. But this is a very typical kind of a breakfast stall. You've got the people cooking right over here. You've got these little tables like this that were just literally sitting on the street with the cars coming by. Very, very typical local breakfast store. There are thousands of these across the country. We have ordered 3 dumplings. Now, dumplings are a very typical breakfast dish here. It's kind of like a pancake if you have a look inside, but it's made with egg and with green onion. You can also get different things added. So we've gone for one where we've added imi or corn, so little bits of corn inside here. I used to live on these when I lived here. What are your thoughts?
It's amazing. I think in places like France or even in New Zealand, the flavour comes from the topping. But actually I think for this, a lot of the moistness and the flavour comes from the actual pancake mixture itself, or whatever you would call the mixture.
You can enjoy your dumpling on its own, just like this, or you can add a variety of sauces. They have all sorts of different sweet soy sauces and chili sauce that you can add to it. So you've got all the options over here. You just help yourself while you sit on the street and watch the scooters go by.
This sauce is really good.
Here comes the egg delivery when you make hundreds of pancakes a day, all with eggs. You can imagine how many eggs you need to purchase. This breakfast was so good, I actually ordered another one. So we've had 4 of these giant dumpling pancakes between us. It's day 2 of the 7-day breakfast challenge, and today we are at Xin Gu Zhao Wei, which is a traditional breakfast noodle store. Now I know in the West, having noodles for breakfast is a particularly strange thing. Having wet noodles as well in soup or broth for breakfast, ramen if you like in Japan, is really unusual, but it's very common here, and this is a very popular restaurant. Let's go check it out. It is super busy all around us, as you can see, but we ordered dry noodles. Now my Chinese is not as good as it used to be, but I still know what I said, but this is actually what eventuated. This is not dry noodles. Again, quite unusual for our Western palates to have this for breakfast, but I'm sure it'll be delicious nevertheless. Let's give it a go. Elizabeth is taking her first bites. What did you think of it?
It's actually really good.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm sure it's very tasty. It's just unusual.
Yeah, but it's always that the broth is incredibly tasty, and you have to get some of that in at the same time.
Yes, and so it comes in the soup, again very unusual for us for a breakfast in the West, but very tasty. So very thin noodles here, which is quite different as well, but let's try. Oh, it's boiling hot, but it is very yummy. Yeah, the broth is what makes it, as Elizabeth said earlier. There's little bits of meat in here. I'm assuming it's pork.
It is pork. It's quite fatty. It's quite a fatty broth, but not in a way that leaves it on your
Yeah, it's a fatty broth, which is really good for a day like today. It's really wintry and cold outside today. It's been so warm so far, but today's really a lot colder. I'm wearing a thick top again.
Yeah, some nice bean sprouts in there, and the tops of the spring onion as well. But yeah, it's a very fatty broth, but you feel the fat and then it's gone.
Yeah.
So it's not like leaving anything in your mouth.
It doesn't linger, it doesn't leave a film in your mouth.
Yeah, it's nothing.
What's most remarkable is these two massive bowls of noodles. So we've only ordered 2 meals for the 3 of us. Total price, $4. Incredible value. I've finished most of my noodles, but now what I've got left is the broth, and the broth is just so good. You can see it's really quite thick. I'm drinking this like soup now. It's so rich, it's so meaty, really delicious on a day like today that's really quite cold. It's day 3 of the breakfast challenge, and we're heading off to another traditional Taiwanese breakfast spot today. I'll give you a clue. Here's its sign up here. Yes, McDonald's. Not something you'd think of as a traditional Taiwanese or Chinese style meal, and yet it is everywhere in Taiwan, immensely popular. Our breakfast has arrived. They actually serve it to you here at your table, which is quite nice for a fast food restaurant. I've gone for a really full breakfast here. I've got chicken McNuggets, which I don't think I've ever had for breakfast before. Here's your hotcakes, scrambled egg. Grace has just gone for the hotcakes. Elizabeth's actually feeling a bit rough today. She's got a bit of a migraine, so we've left her to sleep in bed, and we'll give her some takeaways when we leave here. But this is probably the highlight for me. This is caramel tea. It's probably 90% sugar, but absolutely delicious, and just adds to what is already a very big breakfast. So good. It's day 4 of the 7-day breakfast challenge. Now I've got to level with you, we're actually cheating. It's actually 12:30. We were going to come down and get this for breakfast today, but actually the store was closed. It's usually open for breakfast, but we're coming here to get some of these. Xiaolong Tang Bao Little Dragon Soup breads, or I don't know, basically dim sum. Let's check it out together. So this is a really classic Taiwanese style eatery. You'll see they have a relatively limited range of items that they offer, but they will be really well known for each of them. So yeah, we've gone for the Xiaolong Tang Bao over here. We've just got one. The girls are actually not that hungry today, but this is just a classic little eatery. In fact, this is quite a lot bigger than many of them will be. The food has arrived. 谢谢. Look at those. Wow, that looks good. They're big, hey? 8 big dumplings. You've got some ginger and some soy sauce in there. Let's give it a go. What's special about this kind of xiaolong bao is it's the small dragon soup dumpling. So when you stab it like this, you'll actually see there's quite a lot of moisture still inside it. Almost the soup that oozes out, as you can see over there. They give you each a little bowl like this to hold it over so that when the soup oozes out, it doesn't go everywhere. Who's going to give it a go first?
Well, I'm worried about burning my mouth.
Yes, they are boiling hot. They've just been made fresh for us.
Look at the steam coming out there.
Yes, they are called steamed buns, and there's a reason for that. All right, I'm going to give it a go.
It's so hot.
Let's try this. You can hopefully see all the juices dripping out there, the soup that's inside the little bun. But yes, really, really delicious. And they provide it with this slightly spicy sauce as well, that just really packs a punch. So what do you think, Elizabeth?
It's really good. It's really, really flavorful. And the spicy, whatever it is you're sitting in, you don't get that until the end. So it's like, it's a nice sort of punch in your mouth.
It's day 5 of the 7-day breakfast challenge. Today we've gone for a traditional Western style breakfast. You can buy these things here. You may have seen our video on grocery purchases, but it's not cheap. So we've got the wheat bix over here. That costs you about $5 or $6 for a small pack. That's enough there for probably 3 days for the 3 of us. Then we bought some more blueberries this morning, imported from Peru. But these were about $2.20 US for 125 gram. Some bananas here, they're pretty reasonably priced, about $1.20 US for a little under 1 kilo or about 2 pounds of bananas. And then milk, as I said in our grocery shop video, super expensive, about 11 New Zealand dollars. So what's that, about $7 US for one bottle. And a bottle will typically last us about 3 days, or maybe 2 days even, for breakfast. Then I've got my tea, plain Lipton tea bags, cost us a few cents each, but of course you do have to buy water. That's not much cheaper than you can go and buy a really delicious local breakfast out at the store. It's day 6 of 7 in the breakfast challenge, and we're now at one of our favorite places. There's our apartment just over there across the road, but here we are at Mei, another very traditional Taiwanese style breakfast store. We've been here a few times already. Check it out with us. We'll get Grace to order breakfast too in Mandarin. 好，我们还要加一个奶茶。好，谢谢。
温的还是
温的，
温的
谢谢。
中杯
大杯。
大杯？这边吃吗？
对，好，谢谢。It's actually 10:30 today. Elizabeth and Grace went out for a quick walk before breakfast, but it's still so busy here. You've got families here, you've got all sorts of people. It's going to take forever for them to make our food. They told us we'll have to wait a while for it, but really looking forward to it. The first part of our meal has arrived, and that's just the drink. This is just a warm milk tea, but they make it really sweet. I don't know what they do with it, but it's unbelievably delicious.
I've been wondering if it's the sugar cane juice that we see on the side of the road.
Oh,
That's
maybe.
what they use because the taste is very different to like granulated sugar.
Right.
It's delicious.
So delicious. Still waiting for our main though. They're really busy here today. And there comes more of our food. What is that? This is my hamburger. Yes, a hamburger for breakfast. But very different from any hamburger you've tasted before. Comes with a patty. It's got onion. It's got egg on there. But what's amazing is it comes with a sweet sauce. We don't know what the sweet sauce is, but somehow it just makes it taste incredible. Have a look at that. Yeah, there's a sweet sauce that drips out. So good. But we still have more food coming. And so the rest of our food has arrived. Now, this just looks like 3 sandwiches, but Grace and Elizabeth absolutely love these. Tell us why you love them, my love.
There's something about, they do like a cucumber relish, but again, it's got a sauce associated with it
Yes.
that I don't know what it is, but it's unbelievably good.
Some kind of quite a sweet taste, hey? So because we've waited here for quite a while for our meal, probably half an hour, which is the longest we ever waited, they've just brought us this dish of sausage as an extra for free. Now, it's really interesting because it looks just like sausage, but it's crispy on the outside and sort of melty on the inside. Really quite amazing. But just another typical example of the generosity and hospitality that we're experiencing even in stores here where you're just a customer. They really want to make you happy and they want you to come back.
一个40就是120哈，那个大杯的饮料是25，所以是总共190。
It's Christmas morning, so Merry Christmas to you, even though this will be a few days late. It's day 7 of the breakfast challenge, and it's absolutely pouring with rain here. I should have brought a jacket. We're off to another staple of the Taiwanese breakfast scene. So join us for our final day of the 7-day breakfast challenge. Family Mart is the Japanese equivalent of 7-Eleven, the main competitor to 7-Eleven here in Taiwan, and also famous for its wide variety of foods that you can enjoy at pretty much any time of the day or night. We've got various bakery options over here, Western style and Asian style. Ready to eat meals here of every possible variety that you take home and stick in the microwave. There's more over here. You've got Taiwanese fried chicken, which is such a big deal here. Chicken nuggets, if that's what you wanted. New Orleans spicy grilled wings. You've got wraps over there. You've got different kinds of salad over here. Fruit in various forms. Pastas. You've got, what is this? Sichuan spicy hot pot. Pork and chicken with scallion sauce over rice. Sandwiches over here, every type you could imagine. Vegetarian furikake, cheese and egg, through to teriyaki chicken, Spanish style seafood paella. There's also more traditional options like sweet potato that you can buy right here, or your tea eggs. Let me know down in the comments of all the things that I've shown you. What do you think you would choose for breakfast? This says hot dog. And a hot dog bun together, 45 NT, so that's about 2.5 New Zealand dollars or 1.5 US dollars. is our stash for today.
这样的话是248元。
248元 $8 for all this food. Elizabeth's going to have donuts, custard bread. I've got 2 hot dogs. 好，谢谢你。 Fantastic. That's the end of the 7-day 7 breakfast challenge. Let me know which of these breakfasts was your favorite in the comments down below. Also, was there one that you haven't tried that you'd like to try and why? Otherwise, take care guys, and we'll speak again soon. It's actually really good.